Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. He served in the Air Force as a vocalist and guitarist for the 505th Air Force Band of the Midwest in the 1970s. And today, Gary Bertram is here to play us some tunes. Welcome to the show, Gary.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
We're glad to have you. Now, let's talk about, first of all, how did you get started in music? What was your start?
Well, my start was, of course, just having a family that loves music, and I started at an early age. I think I sang my first solo when I was 6 or 7 years old. Really?
And where was that at? Where did you get your start?
That was actually at a little church off of Todd's Road back when it was in the country. And
what was your inspiration? Why did you, at that age, decide that that was something that you wanted to do?
I came from a family that's very artistic and very musical, and so, you know, we would just sit around and sing and play guitars and instruments. And so my mother, she played guitar, and I used to sit at her lap and just listen to her play, and so that was my biggest inspiration.
Aww. Now, and of course, she's your biggest inspiration. What other musical influences did you have over the years then after that?
Well, growing up as teenagers, you know, Simon Garfunkel, Peter, Paul and Mary, and of course I love the vocal work of Andy Williams and a lot of the crooners of the 50s.
Oh yes, absolutely. Now, after you started to kind of decide that you were going to become an artist, when you started playing out in public, did you have fears of doing that? Was it scary to start singing out in public? And
well, I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I think we're not human if we don't have some kind of nerves and fears.
This is true.
And so, you know, I think that's the importance of the family. You know, singing and getting used to the, you know, the criticisms and all that, and then just going from there and growing and getting involved in your communities and churches. And
flash forward, you end up with the 505th Air Force Band, and I bet that was just a treat in itself, wasn't it?
That was, and that was a whole different level.
Yeah.
You know? Then you start singing in front of thousands and tens of thousands. And
wow.
It's like, okay.
Well, you've got millions watching you today, so we're going to go ahead and let you take it out to break.
All right.
You're going to do great. But thank you for being here, everybody. This is Gary Bertram.
Thank you so much.
Let's you and I, baby, get away to a quiet place, have a lovely day. Let's take these wings and spread them out to fly, catch the winds of love and let them lift us high. We'll fly up to the stars, we'll count them one by one, and we'll dance to heaven's music, where all is joy and love. And we'll soar on down to ocean shores, run barefoot in the sand, embracing all of love's delight, walking hand in hand. Oh, let's you and I, baby, get away to a cozy little place and have a lovely, lovely day. Let's take the